This is the kind of college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25 going on the road into a very revved-up environment. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team of the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this away. Get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Dukes offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll ride the back again here. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the run, it's Knight. As the first down is still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. He's running out of time here. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in the play.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's low. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the right side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got 1st and goal.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Touchdown, Ducks. That's how you finish a play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And here comes a deep shot. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And that powerful Oregon offense retake passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. It's low. They bring it down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on 1st down. With the catch, it's Stewart. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Oregon. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Barnett. It's reeled in. It's Sanchez. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Hits into space at the 50. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal upcoming. To the air, it's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Ducks! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Alston. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. The Dukes keep the football on the move.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
2nd down after that short completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to chuck it again. QB to the tight end for a completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Barnett. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Dukes come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw yet again. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Ball handed off. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirections.
Touchdown, Oregon! This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. The sure hands. It's Alston. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Nice grab. It's Sanchez. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Now here he goes. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's low. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Whittington. Receiver brought down after a catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They're going to run it here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
First down and 10. They'll feed the back again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection with a tight end here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. James Madison's offense back out there now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets the 1st and still running. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. It's a fumble behind the line. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Dukes. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. QB decides to keep it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Using his legs, it's Whittington. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a deep shot on the move. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. Dukes will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Going with the old counter run here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's low. They can't stop him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Caught in the backfield, it's Knight. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the Dukes bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's low. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. James Madison's offense back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Alston. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
And the Dukes line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense bringing out some big fellas, trying to stuff the run here. Try to convert with a sneak. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grinding away on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line, it's low. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.